Hey guys, I'm so happy you're here. Welcome Aquarius, Aquarius sun sign, moon sign, ascendant, rising, Venus, cross watcher. You're all welcome, even if you're just here and you don't even know why. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to see you. We're just gonna jump right into our reading today like I like to do. Get straight to the point here, Aquarius. I am going to talk about the energies of August a little bit as far as astrology, and then I'm also going to pull some of these overall energy cards, oracle cards here. Let's start out with that actually. Oh, let's take it. Compassion. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So whatever's going on in your life right now, soften your heart. Okay? You're being asked to soften your heart. Lovely, lovely colors. Lovely energy. Soften your heart. Interested to see how we expand on that. So yeah, August is pretty good month for most people, just kind of slow and steady and supportive, and there's a lot of change. There's a lot of going into our deeper truths and our creative gifts. Our Mercury is in Leo still, and our sun is going into Virgo. We have Uranus in retrograde. Just a lot of like excitement, a lot of self-love, a lot of growth, a lot of integration of the growth, a lot of, completing your destiny, just knowing that, being aligned with that. I urge you, as coming up until September, you want to really make sure that you're doing your best to get in the energies that you want to stay in for a while, because there's going to be a time in mid-September, all of a sudden it's going to be mid-September, and there's going to be basically like a snapshot of the universe taken, and whatever your karma is at that minute, that's what you're going to get back for like over a decade. So make sure, like I said, review your life. Jupiter went direct. It will stay direct until January 10th. It's all about change. It's all about adapting to this change. We just started a new year here in August, spiritually, so to speak. So it's a big time. It's a good time. And it's a time to learn and get better and better. Oh, another one. Nothing will come of this situation. You guys saw me shuffle these. I just got this earlier. Nothing will come of this situation. And don't, it's not always the first thing you think about, Sometimes you've got to kind of feel it out and figure out your truths for yourself and your situation. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump right in here. All right, now first I am going to pull some underlying energies, and then we're going to do the first part of this reading is just about kind of the now, the up until the now, like what's the background. I'm going to try to make these a little bit quicker than they have been in the past, but we'll see, however long we need to spend is always good. So, our overall energy, I don't want to say manic, but overall energy, have we been worried? Are we worried about some action, some things that are happening right now? Like, is this just too much? The things that we worry about, we just let them happen. Just let things happen and let things fall into place based on who you are. Okay? Very much interested in the Lover's energy here. The work that you've done, the levels that you're leveling up to with your partner, with your twin flame right now. Okay? Some clarification on this. Yeah, this is some pretty good energy. A lot of self-fulfillment is coming through here, kind of like not caring what other people are thinking, going after the love. Starting a new beginning, dropping your old habits, actions, judgments, whatever, so that you can become a better person, so that you can be, a better person for your partner. Treat them the way that they deserve. If your partner is great, then treat them that way. Make sure you're thinking about them that way. Make sure you don't get caught up in, crazy thinking. Sometimes we all do it. Okay. We might be focused on our focus on our money, focus on our practical life a little bit. We've got to kind of move away from that a little bit and got to really at least create some time to do the spiritual work, to do the shadow work, to balance the inner and the outer, and the now and the past. And wow, I mean, this is just like, wow, dive deep. I mean, this is like, wow, dive deep. Look within. Anything you want right now is going to be helped and furthered along, especially your twin flame relationship, with you going inward and doing the shadow work and following your bliss. Following your bliss, paying attention to the signs, looking at the world with abundance, like being grateful of every little thing, as opposed to complaining about the things that you don't have yet. If you want something, just be grateful for it. Be grateful that you know you're going to get it. You got to go down this spiritual path, you know. You got to do the spiritual work. If you're just scattered, if you're scattered everywhere, and then you can't draw, you know, what you want to yourself, and whether it's wealth, or wealth is sometimes also seen as health. So it's not just all about like the money, but if we have everything we want, like, because what good is money if you don't have the health in order to enjoy it, you know? So it really, the finer things in life all come from this, and it's a constant fine-tuned process. And right now you're being asked to really go deep. Really, that's like this is a main theme in this reading. This is like a main message here, just laying it out for you straight. Okay, you are very special. You have what it takes to stay balanced right now. You just need to focus on it. You just need to really figure out what is worthy of your time and follow through with that. Some things may get more time sometimes, and some others. You have to be fluid. You have to go with the flow. You have to stand in your own. You have to look at things straight. You have to be straight with people, but you also have to be straight with yourself, and just look and see the true essence. Like, look through the bullshit and see the true essence of things. And that's how you get the new life. Wow. You have so many of these higher cards going within. You just got the Hermit and the Hierophant and, you know, the Chariot and all of this stuff. It's like go within, and the Empress right next to each other. It's like you are going from one level to another. Like, you are recognizing, I feel like, some really deep truths about life, about yourself, and you are using that to help people. It's helping yourself. You're protecting yourself for sure. But you are reaching out to other people, and you are helping them as well. And because you're open, because you're generous, because you're compassionate, or you're going to be soon, you're going to make that choice, you know, then you could maybe avoid the whole nothing will come out of the situation. You know, if you want something to come out of it, then compassionate, you know, is the main way that I would say to go about it. Okay? Be compassionate with yourself too as well here. I'm really seeing self-love, self-care for the month of August. I've said that to everyone, but I feel like for you guys, for Aquarius, really, it seems like this energy is still kind of just static. It, like, if you're stuck, you know, if anything else, just go within and really just focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, and everything else will fall into place. Like, if you have a partner, and, you know, don't focus on them, don't obsess on them. What you do is you take care of yourself. Okay? So moving on, the next few days, you're really going to feel like you turn a nice corner here. Like, maybe your hard work is actually going to pay off. Like, maybe you're taking a gamble or a risk, but you are protected, and you know that. And so you're going to be able to be, you know, you're going to be able to start the new journey. You're going to trust enough to go higher, to fly with your life, because you've been really working. You have to know you're supported. You have to know that you are good, and that you are innocent, and that you are as a child. Inner child work isn't just about going into the past and checking out your past self. It's about making sure you care for yourself as a child right now. It's not all about the past. It's outer child work. Inner child work is about the past, but outer child work is about the now, and it's just making sure, and has to do with the inner, but mainly it's your physical body. So it's like this, you know, you take care of yourself. You get enough sleep, you get enough water, you get enough healthy foods, not too much unhealthy foods, you get enough little movement, exercise, and social time with your friends. You know, that's just the basics. But you are starting to really come into your own and really get into deeper studies. I feel like you're turning the pages and you're just like grasping a lot more knowledge wise. And you know that even though you're starting to grasp a lot of knowledge, you still have a long way to go as well, which is adds to the excitement of life. But you know you want to stay right now in this experience of always getting better with yourself, always looking for the signs, not blaming other people, taking the long journey, the hard journey if you need to really do the self-work, do the healing work, do the meditation, do the inner child work, do the shadow work. That's how you create this new life. That's how you protect yourself and create like anything you want. This is a good life. Like, this is going to help. This work is so important. It's so important, okay? So coming in by the end of the week here, okay, you are feeling protected. I'm going to take one more. I just keep having this thought to take another angel card. So we are definitely going to listen to the old intuition. That's what it's all about, right? Yeah, I feel like you're making some really, really deep connections, and it's just like even just connections within yourself, within your soul, and your memories, and your emotional mind, body. Brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. I freaking love this card, you guys. I love this for you, Aquarius. This is so beautiful. This is amazing. Brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. This is a magical time, you guys. I can tell this is a magical time. You have a lot of ideas. That's the thing, like you have a lot of ideas. And you know, I think which ones will work. You know which ones that are not going to work and nothing's going to come out of that situation. You know. Okay, and you're following that intuition because you know that you know that you're coming in on a higher level. You know that. And you are creating your own destiny right now. You are creating, you're manifesting. You need to know how powerful that you are. And your inner child work will just help you have even more abundance and more power and more love. Everything that you want. You know, a real sturdy foundation for life, to enjoy life. Not to be fake or not to have, you know, keep up with the Joneses. Just to really like express yourself as a human being and love the people that you love and take care of, again, like just this inner and outer child that you have, that you are. It's a lot of it's going to be also about conquering demons here. Okay, we always have something we can get better on. We always have a new project to work on. And you do have to kind of hone that down and make sure that what you're doing is pure. Make sure that what you're doing is worthy. Because again, there's a lot of choices. There's a lot of ideas floating around this fall, I guess you can say. Summer, I'm still in summer mode, but you need to pick out like your baby, like your one thing, not your one thing. Not that you can't have more than one dream or whatever, but like I feel like you have a baby and you're like you're really trying to take care of it. You're really holding it. It's near and dear to your heart, and doing this shadow work and taking care of your emotions and your emotional and sexual sides and your relationship is just going to help you with everything else in your life. It's just going to make you more confident and more happy and looking ahead, you know, for the long run, like what you're really going to have to face in life and go through, because you're supported. And, you know, it may sometimes feel like it's just an old ball and chain, but I feel like it's beyond that. You know, it's very much yin yang. And you have the choice, you know, like that's the thing. You have to be able to have the choice. You can't have that codependent situation where you can't go with that, where you're chained to them and you need them no matter what. It's because you have such a confident and independent sort of mentality, mindset, personality, you know, you aren't going to get caught up in that as much, and you can't. It's got to be a place where you both know that you're both choosing to be in the relationship, choosing to be together, or else it's not going to work. So make sure, again, that your intentions are good, and it's not just, you know, sexual power, dominance, all this other stuff. Like, and make sure it's not just some addiction, or even just doing something that is comfortable or convenient. You know, you should never settle for that. And you need to walk away if that is what's going on. And if, you know, you may just have this idea, you know, of this love coming in the future, and it's like, get ready, clear things out, because you trust, because you know that what you really, really, truly want is coming. Okay? So just pay attention to the signs and keep going. Keep getting yourself in check. Keep knowing that when you're in check, you can take care of your business. You can take care of your relationships. You can take care of your emotions. You can take care of all that so much better, you know, after you set some time aside and do this work and do this inner child work and have this compassion for your inner child. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. This is what, you know, inner child work is all about, going back to what happened to you as a child, softening your heart towards it. And it's not forcing yourself to do anything. You have to allow it. We say inner child work, but a lot of it's just allowing things to, you know, yourself to make new, to draw new conclusions, because you're an adult and you're able to see things and know things. And now that you're a parent, you're able to really get the gist of maybe why people are doing things a little bit more, and having compassion for their choices and what they did to you, you know, and knowing that sometimes they can only do with what they had done to them, you know. That's all they know. So that's how they treat other people, because that's how people treated them. So when you think about them as a child, can you really be angry? Can you really hate them? It's all about forgiveness, understanding that, and healing and letting go. It's not to say you're never going to have a scar, but you are going to be able to heal this infection type of a situation, because you're going in, you're digging it up, you're paying attention to it, you're thinking about it, and you're asking certain questions, you know, to really clean it out and to be, so that it can heal, you know, the right way this time. Okay? So yeah, this has been a pretty good reading. I really, you know, I give you guys my best. Send all the blessings of love and peace and light and harmony, understanding. Keep your eyes open, though. Keep your eyes open, and don't, you know, you've got a lot of abundance, but don't let that sting you or burn you or put you in a place where you're not open to even more, because it's going to get better and better and better. Your idea is divinely guided, so take action to bring your ideas to fruition. If it's something that you really want, you know, make sure that the things that you're doing are what you really want internally, and not just like what that keeping up with the Joneses stuff, or, you know, like, what are they doing? What do they expect me to do? Yada, yada, yada. It's got to be about you and your idea and your true, you know, your true passions and your true bliss. That's what you follow. Okay. So thanks so much for watching. That's all for now. Stay tuned, stay subbed, give me some feedback, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys so soon. Thanks, bye.